in my speech, I was mentioning that the absent father idea is not a new idea at all. It goes back to Scripture. You can look at Abraham and Ishmael. God tells Abraham, hey, you're going to have a son. He tells his wife Sarah. She's like, oh, ha, 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 I'm too old. Go have your way with the maid. And him and Hagar have a child named Ishmael. And then he gets Sarah pregnant years later. And one day Sarah sees Ishmael taunting Isaac, Scripture says. And she says to Abraham, get that child and the bondwoman out. And so he wakes up and he takes them out to the desert. And there we find one of the first instances, or the first instance of the absent father, where Abraham has voluntarily severed ties with a son. And we find Jesus on the cross saying, Father, why have you forsaken me? We find the tale of two sons. So time and time again we find abandonment and rejection in the Bible, especially as it deals with a father and a son. And so it's not new, and it's not different from a daughter. And so I try to, sometimes the conversation becomes, oh my God, it's getting worse, and oh my God, Black America, and oh my God, the 21st century. And it's like, this is not new. It's not new. I think at the heart of the conversation about single parenting, adoption, I didn't know my dad, I didn't know my mom, at the root of all that is fear and unforgiveness. Either A, you were afraid to live life without that person, and look at you now, you're still alive. Or B, you've lived life and now you feel like they owe you something. They owe you an apology. And I tell people all the time, if they wrote out the apology word for word the way you want it, it still wouldn't be enough. And unless you have the will to let it go, you'll never feel free. And so my encouragement is to find a way to forgive that person for abandoning you, or for not reaching out to you, or not saying good job, or not saying I love you, or not saying you're beautiful, you're smart, you're cute, you're amazing. Forgive them. Tell it to yourself and move on and live your life for you. You're right where you need to be. There's nothing that you're doing wrong. There's a place that you want to go in your life, whether it's financially, whether it's career-wise, whether it's academically, whether it's relationally, whether it's physically. There's a place you want to go in your life, and you're in the right place to start now. Don't feel like you just happened upon this video. Don't feel like you just happened upon this site. You clicked this for a reason, and it was for me to remind you that you have it all inside you. That idea, that dream, that goal, that aspiration, it's not faint, it's not vague, it's not dumb, it's not for somebody else, it's for you. Go after it. The people that you need are already in your contact list. They're already on your Facebook page. Put it out there in the atmosphere and watch how people respond when you say you're ready to open your own bakery, or go for your grad degree, or you're ready to move toward marriage. Watch how people respond to you. Anytime you do something that's life-giving, you attract life. And when you attract life, you attract wealth, you attract health, you attract good vibes, and life just becomes so much sweeter to live. Go for your goals. My name is Vincent Powell. That's Vincent Powell. I'm a speaker, filmmaker, graphic designer, content creator, preacher, all these things. I love talking to people. I love creating things. I can be found on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at whicheverwebsite.com/Vincent Powell. At Vincent Powell on Instagram and Twitter. Facebook.com/Vincent Powell on Facebook. VincentPowell.com. You can email me at vp@VincentPowell.com.